You might have followed in the news that Oman is frequently chosen as a mediator for peace negotiations in the world. When there are tensions anywhere, it's not so easy to choose a place where to get together. And Oman is one of those places where peace happens. You might not know Oman so well. Let me explain to you why it is a place that is chosen. I just spent a week there to give a conference for the fragrance brand AMOUAGE, which is, by the way, an Omani brand. But at the same time, I traveled throughout the country and discovered in interaction with local people why this place is a symbol for peace. I'm Michaela-merk. I'm a professional keynote speaker, trainer, author, and professor on the power of relational intelligence in order to amplify leadership and customer experience. It has made a peaceful place by Sultan Qaboos, who reigned between 1970 and 2020. He has studied internationally in other countries in the world, and he incorporated in his leadership, and I'm talking about the past because unfortunately he passed away in 2020, he integrated in his leadership the power of relational intelligence. He said when he got to his reign, I do not want to see a single country on the map of the world that doesn't get along with Oman. I want also that my people within our country get along with each other. Rich or poor, Islamic streams, no matter where people come from. I want that they all pray together in the same mosque and not in different ones, what is, by the way, often the case in other Muslimic countries. I want that our country welcomes everybody, no matter their faith, no matter their culture, no matter their color. And that's what I think makes a basis for a country that is considered welcoming and peaceful. And so the Omani people today are extremely hospitable, are extremely open-minded, are extremely tolerant towards the difference. So the first point is the vision of the Sultan Qaboos, who reigned between 1970 and 2020. He brought peace to the country and he made sure that this country is open to the entire world. He literally modernized the country to what it is today. One of the richest, one of the safest, one of the most educated, and one of the most respectful countries in the Middle East. So I've traveled around Oman on my own, together with a local guide, but as a woman in a Middle Eastern country. And I can tell you, I felt safer than anywhere else in the world. And that's what they also told me. You don't have to worry. You can go out at night. No problem. You can walk around on your own. No problem. And where do we have this in a world where there are so many tensions? So much criminality, so many kidnappings, even in neighboring countries. But here in Oman, the culture and the values that have been given by the Sultan to its people is there and shining throughout everything that the people are doing. So the second point, it's the mentality of the people themselves. So they have integrated the message of their leader into their daily life. And today, these are people who are extremely hospitable. They are smiling in all they do. They want you to discover their country without any prejudices, without any fear. And since they are proud of their country, people are not leaving. The talents, young people, they stay. When I ask them, where does your family live? Of course, it lives in Oman. And so a country that is attractive, that is hospitable, that keeps its culture authentic, is not losing its people. It maintains its people. And that's how a country can grow, become better, can be performing. And that's why Oman is today one of the richest countries in the Middle East as well. And probably in the world. And what also people told me when I asked them, why are you smiling? This is something I saw from the very first beginning upon my arrival. They told me, we hope. Every day is hope. And we love. We love people. We love our families. We love people we don't know yet. And we are welcoming like you. And this is a basis, I think, for peace. So the attitude that the people feel today and what you can definitely feel in every interaction is something that has been delivered by a sultan, and the people took it and carried on. Now, even after his death, there's another sultan, now his cousin in reign, and he carries on the same spirit. So this example really shows me that countries with a good leader, a good-hearted leader that has positive intentions, that is open-minded, that is welcoming the diversity and not obsessed about egos or about enriching themselves or about playing out one another to show how powerful they are. This is the solution for peace. This is the solution for tomorrow. This is the solution for harmony among people and also the solution of having a country that is welcoming others. And the third point why negotiations of peace happen here in Oman is because it's a country that managed to preserve on one hand side its traditions and at the same time is projecting itself towards modernity. And that's also what Sultan Qaboos told them. Keep who you are. Don't throw away your traditions. But at the same time, it doesn't mean that you cannot integrate modernity into your daily life. And so this mix between modern and old is what makes this country extremely attractive, extremely beautiful, and the people proud of being themselves in a very authentic way. And authenticity is, I think, also a basis for transparency, for honesty, and for peace. So all these reasons are main influencers why Oman has been chosen several times as a place where negotiations for peace are happening. I think this is so powerful to have a country in the world where you can see that it is able to shake hands with everybody and to be at peace. So I hope that even though maybe there might be tensions around Oman, this country can remain stable, solid, and safe. I'm Michaela-Merk. I'm a professional keynote speaker, trainer, author, and professor on the power of relational intelligence in order to amplify leadership and customer experience. And my book, The Power of Relational Intelligence, is available on Amazon. Grab it, get inspired of the 30 golden rules that I packed in there in order to allow you to find the way to connect with anybody in a professional or a personal way.